Hello, McBride here, and today I'm going to be playing some of the recently released Cities in Motion 2. It's been out since this Tuesday, like 5 days as of today, and I'm just going to be playing through the campaign, seeing what's what, and identifying some of the changes between this and Cities in Motion 1, which was successful, but it was straight. It had like everywhere was just straight lines, but now you have like beautiful curves like this. Look at those lovely curves. Just you can always feel the curves. They're lovely. I like that. It's not straight. You're not enclosed by straight lines. But yeah, Cities in Motion 2. I really like the game. I wish I could have played more of Cities in Motion 1, but the large red numbers in the top left hand corner of my screen tell me why I couldn't play Cities in Motion 1. And it's because I only ever got like 5 FPS, even when I wasn't recording. Even though I didn't record. But yeah, it just feels a lot better. It feels better, it looks better. I'm getting 20 FPS on my laptop, which isn't a great laptop. As we can see, we're in a big city, lots of big buildings, and that's another key feature of Cities in Motion 2, which is dynamic cities. Cities grow and shrink, just like in SimCity. Which this don't get the games confused, okay? This is not SimCity. SimCity is SimCity. It's a simulation of a city. This is Cities in Motion, which is about cities in motion. Don't get them confused. The dynamic buildings in this, I don't think they're as dynamic as in SimCity though, because from what I've seen so far, the new buildings only sprout when you plant a new road. Yeah, that's right. When you get like loads of seeds and you put them in the ground and then bake on gas mark 6 for about 6 months until they're ready, a lovely road will sprout, and then buildings will randomly appear around the road. And the building type will depend on what type of road it is. As you can see, you can build roads. That's a huge feature, and just look at all the roads. 8 lanes. You can get bus lanes, parking spaces, everything. You get avenues. So look, big avenues. They have like, they can be handy if you want to run a tram down the middle, and an expressway. So I think you could have 10 lanes, 2 5-lane expressways. But yeah, for now I'm gonna go and build a bus depot and start building a bus line. Depots are kind of controversial at the moment because not many people like the fact that you have to start and end your line at a set place. I think people would rather have more freedom over where they place their bus stops. For the start of the game, I just recommend building just a simple loop-de-loop, because it's nice and easy, it's relatively cheap. You have a lot of money, but it's not that much. Like, once you start making a metro line, it goes away pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna start making the new line, our first bus line. And some people have said that it's not intuitive, but I think it's really just an easy way. Okay everyone, I need a like dinging noise, because we've got a top tip coming up. And the top tip is, if you want your buses to keep going round, link back to your first stop before you go to the depot, and then the buses will continually circulate throughout the route depending on the timetable. If you've got a weird timetable, then it might not happen. It just depends what time it gets back. Like if it's set to leave here at 1 o'clock and this bus gets back round at 1 past 1, then it will go back to the depot because there's no scheduled bus service. But yeah, this is kind of a major feature. This is the timetable. Yeah, timing is slightly unrealistic. I'll just cancel this quickly. Okay, this route around this block, so like horizontally it goes about 5 blocks, including the park, and it goes vertically, yeah, about 4 blocks, and it takes 3 hours and 5 minutes. Hold on. It does seem a bit long, and that's why the separations are so great. This isn't minutes, not a normal bus line, this is hours. 2 hours between buses in a city centre is kind of weird. But I suppose the timetable is cool because you've got the different time zones, so you can run different buses at different times. Custom, I'm not sure how that really works yet. Yeah, but another feature about Cities in Motion that I could slightly complain about, I'm just going to speed this up, it has different time scales, so you don't have to wait forever. I believe one game day is either 24 or 48 minutes in real life, and there is a rush hour time. Yeah, I'll speed up and talk about. I'm making a map at the moment, and you can't really see it here because everything looks so impressive. It's like, oh, Cities in Motion 2. Oh, it's amazing. Oh dear, it's such. Okay, never mind that. It's such a lovely game. But there's kind of that was bad. That was very unprofessional. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got to see my desktop and everything. It's bad. But there's a lack of buildings. There must be only 50 different types of buildings to choose from, and that becomes more apparent when you do start editing the game and editing maps. There's an autofill feature that's quite handy, and I think I can catch Colossal Order out because there's an example right here. What? Here. What's that house doing there? It's like it's trapped. I suppose you could like walk down there, or if you're Spider-Man, you can like climb over the top. But I'm sure that will be improved on in the future because I know that a great modding community that already existed from Cities in Motion 1 is just transferring over to Cities in Motion 2, and I'm sure in no time at all we'll have some good mods, new buildings, new vehicles and stuff. City population has risen to 50,000. This up here is the news. It gives you news. Not much ever goes on though, no exciting news. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a check on my bus line, see how it's going so far. So we're making profit. We're making a peas. We're making a dash. We're bringing in the money. One great way to improve your income at the beginning of the game is just, I like to get some inspectors. Yep, inspectors. And they catch the dirty criminals that try and get on my buses and not pay. Although how they sneak past the driver when there are only 3 people on the bus, that's just magic. I don't know how, but they do it, and they should be shot and up in prison and the key thrown away. And no, I don't want them to be arrested, because then they can't enjoy my bus line. I'd rather have them in freedom, paying for my buses, than locked away in prison. Yeah, so This is we can show the day-night cycle, and the day-night cycle is a key feature of System Motion 2 that comes along with the timetable. I think it's alright, it's not great. But yeah, that's basically most of the features. It's Steam enabled. Some people don't like that. I think it will improve the community. And yeah, I've just been touching, so I'll just have a look at what our mission is, and then I'm gonna get into the campaign in a later episode. Hopefully it'll be a bit more professional than this. Back then there was a blip, it stopped recording. Maybe I'm too cheap to buy the full recording software, or maybe I don't have enough money, but that's for you to decide. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the mission. From Stephanie. Good day to you. I'm Stephanie York, the mayor of the city. Hello, Stephanie. I didn't vote for you, but oh well. I'll take you anyway. She is so glad to have me here. You're not the only one. The citizens have been asking for a public transport system for a long time. For me, the most important thing is to keep your citizens happy and make the city grow. You can get work immediately because, as we all know, the bigger the better. Hey, Stephanie. Bet Stephanie knows all about that cheeky little git. Ha! I said it. Yeah, it's night time now. Got some soothing music to send us to sleep as the tide, the lake quivers and the trees dance. It's quite an intriguing place. But yeah, sorry for the kind of not very cool, like when I tapped out, for instance, the shortcut in recording. I'm sorry about that. I hope I'll get better. So as we approach midnight, all that remains to say is like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. It's a goodbye from this named city. They should have a name, that's a big point. And it's a goodbye from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.